From the deep, dark reaches of Star Trek Online comes Nikodas, Tabbytha, and Grebog with another episode of Fleet Action Report.
Hello, and welcome to Fleet Action Report, the show where we don't just play the game, but we teach you how to play the game in fast forward.
I am Tabbytha. That was Nikodas. There's Grebog, and we have a special guest, Mem.
Hello. Let's get this.
All right, this is episode 184. Happy 14 years. For those that don't know, this is the Ivory year. So go give STO some Ivory. Though don't go kill anything. If you like to support us, you can like, subscribe, follow, all that fun stuff here on Twitch, or we even have a coffee link that you can do for anyone that wants to support us financially outside of Twitch. Let's see.
Okay, and now that we were going really fast, and yeah, I'm going to skip out of order for just a second here. I want to slow us down. We had another Star Trek death this past week, and I wanted to take a moment to remember the fallen. Gary Graham, born 6/6/1950, died 1/22/2024. This is the guy that played Soval on the entire run of Enterprise. Almost said Romulan. Look at me. The Vulcan ambassador to Earth, Soval. He also played Tanis on an episode of Voyager, Season 2, Episode 10, Cold Fire. So let's have a moment of silence here for Gary Graham. Thank you for that. Now I'll jump back in there. Grebog, you want to tell us about your week in a fast way, I guess?
I still play WoW. I still play D&D things that didn't kill anyone. Everything's been fun. I've been playing a lot of STO, recording combat logs. And Tabby, how's your week been? What have you been up to?
It's been great. I still play WoW. I still play D&D 4th edition. I still play STO here. I traveled a lot to New Orleans and came back. And I feel great. Have fun. Next.
Well, still play D&D, still play STO. Been doing a lot of Minecraft lately, playing all the mods pack.
Oh, look at you guys! You saved the best for last. Pal World. Moving on.
Do we want to see if I can read this super fast? All of it, all this week.
Micro Machines.
You gotta okay.
So
if you want
the reason we're going fast is there's a lot of content we would like to cover, and we have only an hour to do. So go.
If you want to.
Okay. Anniversary freebies. The last one is a T6 ship coupon. You can get that until next Monday, I believe. There is a little more time to get it than the standard ones, but get it now. Go in the promotions tab. Go pick it up. Epic Games, you can go and pick that up. I don't know what the length on that is. They didn't say. You get a Universal Console Fluidic Phase Decoupler, Elite Bridge Officer Training Token, Large XP Boost, which is 150k. And then the KDF Omega Molecule Stabilization missions. Sometimes it's not listing a location for one of the, it'll give you only 2 of the 3. If you need to know where some places are, stowiki.net/wiki/mission : look for Omega Molecule Stabilization on the stowiki.net. We'll have a link for it. It might help you. Alienware is doing a giveaway. If you haven't found it, I put into our Discord in the STO news. There's a link for you to get it. It says they're almost out of keys, though. When I last looked, there was 3,000 or so left. So get your keys while you can. It's another inventory slot. Unfortunately, Undine kit frame, and yeah, the main thing I saw out of it was the inventory slots. I always need those. And with this, we have the 14th anniversary, 40 completions to get your Alliance Rex Pilot Escort. You can get it from either running mission Taken by Surprise for 2 completions a day, Scorpion's Abyss mission, 2 completions, TFO Guillotine, 2 completions, TFO Battle Wolf 359, which we'll be doing here in a second, is also for 2 completions, but then you only get 1 completion for Omega Particle Stabilization, which means you would have to do it on 2 characters to get your completions. And if you need a buffer, one thing you can do and we'll show this. You can actually run either mission or both missions when you have time, and then on the day that you just have to log in and need a completion, complete the mission that day, and then you will have your daily done. I would recommend doing it on an alt, so that way you do not get annoyed out of your mind with the please complete me, please complete me, please complete me. And that's the STO news.
Wow.
All right. Our primary target is going to be the new content, the TFO, and the new mission. Our secondary target is the Wolf 359 Memorial, which is where I'm at. So we'll go over this in more detail if we have time later. In the meantime, we're going to start off with the TFO. So let me cue us up.
Wee woo.
Wee woo.
Wee woo.
Well, I mean, there's 4 of us. We only got to grab one person.
I figured doing the TFO like that helps you all out a lot. Like, let me come in. Then I get to watch y'all run through the other stuff.
Okay. All hail Locutus. What ship do I get turned into this time?
I am a Farragut class.
I believe I am a Cheyenne class. The Kumari. The USS Kumari.
I'm the Princeton.
Oh, aren't you fancy?
What does my will it even show what my little ships are? Or are they just going to be invisible? Oh, no, it's behind me. Don't mind the Elite Terran Empire frigate behind me.
Yeah, I saw that the other day too. Oh, Mem has the Constellation class.
That's usually what I end up with, so I'm glad somebody else got it.
I thought I had the
Stargazer?
Yeah.
The Stargazer was the
is
name. The class is
Stargazer
Constellation.
is the name of a constellation.
I knew where his brain was going, which is why I said it.
Gotcha. As Tabby and I try to talk over each other. So they have the Saratoga over here to my left, but it's the wrong class.
No, it's my class.
No, the Saratoga is supposed to be a Miranda.
That is a Miranda variant.
Okay, here we go. But at the memorial, they actually have it down correctly.
Yeah, except for at the memorial, there shouldn't be anything left of it because there's a warp core breach.
True.
Doesn't mean everything got, destroyed. The frame could still be there.
Well, I mean, you could also like say they got Gorilla Glue out and put it back together.
I park the other chips because Jordy does that.
Well, I mean, there is that argument that they did try to fabricate and put things back together as needed because, as we saw in Picard, they put together the Enterprise D, which was not in one piece. I'm sitting on top. I'm just going to take out all the probes.
All right. I'll try to get rescues done as needed. This is going much easier in a fire at will build.
I know ADHD tech, but the thing is, if you want to, they could have refabricated some things, grabbed as big of chunks as they could have to piece it back together. Like I said, Picard, that they pieced back together the Enterprise D. So I get that there was probably bigger pieces of the Enterprise D to put back together.
Well, they didn't piece back the drive section. The saucer section was still mostly intact.
Yeah.
So
I was going to
they
say,
didn't-
I would like to point out that the drive section also suffered a warp core breach. So
yeah, in the drive section was they had to like swipe the drive section from another starship. They like there was no piecing together the drive section of the Enterprise D.
I think of it like this: how much was really destroyed? It's like the warp core breach. How much energy is it? We know the ship's gone, or at least destroyed, but it's like the skeleton of the ship still available.
In a warp core breach, no. Like with the amount of energy released in a warp core breach, like there's nothing left.
well, and you're talking about yeah, it's basically exploding from the inside out. That's bad no matter how you look at it.
Yeah.
I don't think a single assimilation probe has gotten away from me.
Good. Keep it that way.
I wanted to try out this method because I hopped in my tank and just decided I'd sit right on top of the cube and take out everything that came out the top. The one's getting a little ways away. Oh, nope, it got blown up.
You need help up there?
Nope.
Are you sure? Because that assimilation probe is living a little bit longer than it should. I'm disappointed in you, Grebog. I had such high hopes.
I remember watching a little bit of the 10 Forward Weekly, and one of the things is the transmissions that we get from here about ships and what's happening, all that. It's not all pre-programmed. It's random. And it kind of tries to do things like, this ship, it got destroyed, yada, yada, yada. So I'm like...
It tries, the voice lines try to adapt to the actual what's going on. It's trying to be context aware.
Also, there was another bug that's been pointed out at the memorial. There is an Akira at the memorial, which, for those that don't know, that shouldn't be.
Akiras weren't used until Sector 001 many years later.
Yeah.
Well, Akiras didn't fight a Borg cube until many years later at Sector 001.
Where, again, several ships were lost, but not, I don't think it was as many.
Retreat to the Sol system immediately. I'll contact the Enterprise.
Come on, get in the circle.
So I heard some theories on how to do this on Elite, and this is one of the strat methods. The tank goes above the cube and just takes on everything that pops out the top, while everyone else handles the sides.
Exactly, tech override. Like the Sovereign, I think it's the Sovereign, the Akira, the Defiant, and like a number of other ships were developed in response to Wolf 359, so they should not be at Wolf 359.
And there we go.
Yeah, because there was a shift in the ship's design, because, well, they realized they needed more aggressive ships, so that meant they had to design them from scratch.
We still missed 7 life pods and 10 assimilation probes.
How? No assimilation probe got away from me.
Says we destroyed 14 out of 24. I don't know what happened to the other 10. Maybe we moved fast enough
that they didn't even spawn,
like they didn't launch.
Oh,
I feel the same about the life pods. Like I cleared every circle that was there. So if we missed 6, 7 life pods, I don't know how.
There is a bug I've noticed. Some of you will notice if you see the shields that are right up against the side of the cube, technically those are life pods that are sitting there. The reason I say that is right now I see some shields that are just in space, not next to one of the ships that we were supposed to be collecting. Or protecting, and yeah.
Hi, Midnight Age. Nice of you to join us.
It's knowledge to learn, and
so if you see shield like the shield icon up against the cube, go right. You're gonna have to basically nose into the cube, and then you can get the tractor beams on the escape pods that are apparently right there.
Nose into the cube? Are you serious? Nobody wants to do that.
I know. All right.
Smells worse than gem socks.
Wait, was I supposed to accept something that you just shared?
Yeah, it was the mission we're gonna run.
I'm gonna drop out from that.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I know I want to do it probably slower than y'all. You leave.
I was gonna watch cutscenes and everything.
Wait, what? We don't have time for cutscenes.
I think we bought her. We're only 20 minutes in.
we went through stuff fast. I am out here and ready to launch.
I am warping over.
I'm ready for begin.
I'm waiting on the green and the white around Tabby. There we go. Now I have ran this, but not on this character.
I've ran this on this character.
I've not run it at all.
Okay, so I guess we didn't really do what you have to do in Wolf 359 is 1, all hail Nikodas. Phase 1, you take out all the weapon nodes. Phase 2, you rescue escape pods, take out assimilation probes. The optional is to continue taking out weapon nodes and then rescue even more escape pods. Phase 3 is take out the 3 spheres, continue taking out all the weapon nodes, and rescue even more escape pods. And then phase 4 is hurt the cube. That's the whole TFO.
Yeah, and it's interesting since it's a single cube. I kind of like it, actually. And there's the big surprise for the episode, the character on screen right now.
Yeah, Therians are so freaking creepy.
I think they're their universe's version of an Iconian.
I mean, it fits.
I've heard the rumor they're Borg. Successful Borg.
Yeah, tech override. I do not trust them at all.
This is
like the style of clothing, the halo behind their head, like the spindly limb, the body structure. They remind me of the Iconians.
Well, and they're really freakishly tall, like the
also,
Iconians.
Anyone that puts their own halo on is probably not a good person. So yes, in this mission, step 1, have a meeting. That's what we're doing.
Oh, wow. I come up to her hip.
Do you want to go through all the chat options?
Not really.
Okay.
I've done it already. Because the chat options are, there is some interesting information you can get from them. How accurate it is I don't know.
Hi, Esri. Bye, Esri.
Because they basically say, "Oh, in our universe, we've been in peace for long time."
Then why do you have such good weapons?
But I mean, everyone can have peace if everyone's under a certain dictator, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Why are my impulse engines not working?
They put a throttle on us.
I'll throttle them.
Doesn't Kumarke look a little weird on the cutscene? or on the loading screen.
Yes.
Yeah. The Therians coming in to save us is a bit convenient. In the previous stories arcs that we've had. Oh.
You know, this is a little weird. I am in an Odyssey class, and I am the smallest ship here.
There's some good story in this. We get Harry back.
Mm-hmm.
Monitor the probe trajectories. No telling how local currents will affect them.
I forgot that it's hard to stop in fluidic space.
We should head to the designated location.
Fascinating. I do hope to.
Well, they have improved the graphics for fluidic space.
Good luck with
Long range
that.
scan complete.
The Undine might have
Even
other
with
ideas.
Don't get seasick.
Try
Look
these
for any
coordinates.
EM field spikes or drops. Could be caused by
There is a console that you get from a previous mission that might help you maneuver around here if you need it. If you find yourself having difficulty flying.
Assume they'll see us
Oh.
before we see them.
I know those biosigns. It's a pot of
What console is that?
We're detecting weapon fire ahead.
I would have to look it up. It's one from the first time you come to fluidic space. It makes the currents not affect you,
Target Borg vessels only. Do not engage the Undine unless fired upon.
so that you don't sway side to side and you don't have as much inertia.
An understandable precaution, Captain.
Trust me. Things with the Undine can go south in a hurry.
All hands. You are clear to engage the Borg.
Though talking about how Aetherians and their peace. I mean, technically, you know, we are part of a faction that our war cry is "We come in peace."
Shoot to kill, shoot to kill, shoot to kill.
Come in peace, shoot the kill, shoot the kill.
Yeah. I get it.
They may try to ram your ship and self-destruct.
I'm glad they also put with the Undine here, not just 100% hostile against us. Like,
Well, that's that's the Fed's thing.
well, no, what I'm glad is well, yes, they have been our enemy, and they don't trust us and whatnot. They're also an intelligent species, so just making them be 100% against us, period, like, doesn't quite fit 100% of the time, you know.
Well, and there's a
Yeah, letting them
precedent for
have
working with us.
nuance is nice.
There's precedent for them working with us. They did team up with Voyager. They had peaceful contact with the Federation before.
Clear the local defense nodes and watch out for reinforcements.
And here we go.
We're on it. Work fast, Captain.
I actually would really like to see the Undine version of Boothby show back up.
Can't put a dent in the Unicomplex.
If there's one thing the Borg excel at, it's adaptation. Even to a weapon like the Undine Planet Killer. How terrifying.
Not 100% sure who they would get to voice Boothby, but could be fun.
It would be an interesting,
Reading no hostile
that they're not known for being
Okay, and
really careful.
see, here's another thing. So one of us put a gravity well, and it pulled the Aventine away from the spot.
Wait, how could it pull the Aventine away from the spot?
So when Wolf 359 and in this mission, I have noticed some of our AOEs seem to appear to be affecting the NPCs, the friendly NPCs.
Amazing.
I don't know
We
that they're
talk about-
taking damage, but they're definitely getting. Sometimes they are getting pulled around by the gravity wells. Sometimes they're getting. I've seen like some AOE
Let's beam away, team.
things happen, like the Tetrion Cascade from the active space trait from the Yukara rep.
Okay,
I've
so we
seen
had
it.
a meeting. We
Yep.
had a meeting. We found the vortex. We protected Ezri's ship. Now we are boarding the Borg complex.
Yep.
And I need my sword.
The standard rule of thumb when boarding any Borg ship: don't get assimilated. There are certain nodes for to give you more story if you look around.
Way, yeah, apparently this group of Borg ran into the ISS Voyager at some point.
Yeah. So you can, like, maybe if you, I know sometimes you have to run a little out of your way to find some of these nodes. Like one of them is back here.
Let's hope this plan survives contact with the enemy then.
Efforts to track and capture IS.
Don't be afraid to run down to the dead ends.
Yeah.
Oh, here, they found me.
Good work, Commander. Proceed. Update me if anything changes. Dax out.
Here's another one of the consoles.
Believe those drones are passive.
Using adapted to
Beta team to Dax. We're under attack. The Borg found us.
So much for experimental tech.
Defend yourselves and be prepared to remodulate weapons.
Understood, Captain.
Wow, he went flying.
Apparently, don't worry about throwing the Borg around.
Weapon control is secure, but Borg captured.
Yeah, all right.
Hang in there, Commander. We'll rescue him.
Zot.
Fortify your position if possible.
Isn't that what happens when you run into a force field?
Yeah.
Alpha will reinforce you once we've taken out the
Don't worry, I'm fine. My shields are protecting me, apparently. Zot.
Energy beam the Borg are firing. Good question. Right.
Would you like to know more?
Alpha team.
I'm doing my part.
Step 5, don't get assimilated. Step 6, well, I don't know that Ash is with us right now. They're exploding Borg.
I'm apparently attacking Borg that are in a section that we're not there at yet.
Somebody mind, getting me up, please. I had a Borg blow up in my face.
Wake up!
Thank you.
No
I was taking a nap on the job. First, you like hurt your ankle, and now, how is your ankle doing?
Actually, today it's a little swollen, so.
I'm sorry.
I have PT first thing in the morning, too, so if it's still swollen by then, they're gonna love that. And I get blowed up again. They almost took me out again. I don't remember when I played this before having to deal with exploding Borg.
I mean, they have tech. I don't see. This is where I was shooting across the way at Borg that we couldn't get to yet.
I'll bring out the big guns.
What were you able to find? It looks like it gets no.
Watch, we're gonna get through this mission so fast, then we'll be like at the end, I guess we had more time than we thought.
Maybe. I mean, we did rush through everything else today.
I do like the artwork that they put in for the cube here, or whatever this facility. It feels like a proper Borg, like, yeah. Rather than big wide open areas, like, whenever you've seen in the show that they've gone into the Borg cubes and whatnot. It's
Doesn't
been
make sense.
tight corridors and yeah.
This is closer to what we've seen in more recent episodes, like Voyager, Enterprise, even, and then the movies.
The door to shield control is just ahead.
They're probably on lockdown by now.
We have someone back here getting people up.
Yeah, I see that. We must have missed something. Yep, a vinculum.
That didn't take long. Multiple drones are closing
Getting
in.
them.
Well, at least they're consistent.
Chill out, Kumarke. It'll be fine.
Kurland here.
Multiple drones coming in. It's like, chill, man. We are professionals. I mean,
Follow the
being
tardigrade.
assimilated would be kind of a scary thing, so I suppose I get it.
I'm curious what it's going to do in this next section.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah.
It'll be fun.
Doors open. We're in business. Take out that drone. The dendritic one.
Now they got me.
Watch your backs. There's a lot of Borg. Don't get assimilated. I'm assuming they can. Wow. Thank you, Ball Lightning. I had a whole pack of them about ready to stick me.
Room's clear. Time to get to work. Join us.
Captain Dax, this is Beta Team. Weapon control is secure.
Well done, Commander. Proceed with your mission.
Well, I see all of us. We're all here.
Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. I thought the goal was not to get assimilated.
Always.
Why'd you leave me alone at this console? Oh, did you guys skip the cutscene?
I did not. I am running.
I did. It was habit.
You left me all alone at this console. Now I'm kind of curious. Who's 1 of 5? Are we all 1 of 5?
Should not skip the cutscene.
Oh, and hey, it shows me Katis. Oh, it's showing. Wait. They cloned you. There's 3 Katises. Nope. 5 Katises.
Okay, that I was not expecting.
I don't remember that the first time I ran this mission.
It's a feature, not a bug. I'm resisting. I'm still resisting. Arrgh! I will sit here all day and pushing this button.
I don't think that.
Okay, obviously that's not going to work.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to get some demo record of me as an assimilated.
Oh, Your hat's still on. They let you keep your hat. How touching.
It's amazing. I am the most fashionable Borg in existence.
Retrieve drone data from regeneration alcove.
Yes, 2 of 5. Thank you for getting that drone data.
Yeah, anytime.
Oh, Tech Override is saying, like, when you play this solo, it's all of your bridge crew.
Yeah, I know. It's just, it was funny that with this... with this time, because it just showed me 5 Katisas in alcoves. What did you see, Nick?
I also saw 5 of me. But that's not supposed to be a thing. I mean, especially since we actually have 2 NPCs with us, it should have at least shown them. Obviously, there's some issues with multiplayer on this.
Issues with multiplayer? What? Say it ain't so.
Of course, we have to walk everywhere.
Because Borg don't run. Yeah, there's one of my bridge crew right there.
I guess I have to do it since they're following me.
Okay.
Drone 1 of 5. Provide tech update.
Okay, that should do it. Try it now.
Stop them immediately.
Wait.
It's triple assimilation time. As we all jabbed.
That was really inefficient. Come on, 1 of 5. You can do better.
Which 1 of 5? We're all 1s of 5s.
No, I'll take 2 of 5. I'm good being 2 of 5.
Actually, I would say Tabby's probably 1 of 5 since we both did the assimilating there. Just gave us the orders.
I'm just being more efficient. I was closest.
I don't know my place.
Target threat nullified. Begin assimilation.
We're just assimilating everybody.
Components from neutralized Borg drone.
Hello, Zork player.
Provide task status. Update.
Hey, Zork. I am rooted. Oh no.
Target threat nullified. Begin assimilation.
Beta team to Dax. We're being overrun.
Shields are still up. We can't beam you
Security chief.
Oh no. That's the rest of Alpha team. They've been assimilated.
I like that they put the Borg interface like on our heads-up display.
It makes me wish for something similar when we play Liberated Borg. Maybe not exactly,
but like a Liberated Borg UI. They like
yes.
Like they should like, because they give us a whole bunch of different like UIs for different eras, and even like Romulan and Klingon.
I got Kumarke.
Look out!
Die, Ezri, die. Oh, I mean,
Captain Dax.
Wait, does anybody know what happened to Gary?
Look out!
He went and had a snack.
Watch this. Watch this cutscene. This is kind of heart-wrenching.
Someone help me!
1 of 5. Status report. Drone.
Static report? What?
You are not the only one that feels that way, Zork. There's a lot of members of the player base that wishes the same thing.
Are you with us?
They gave us
Glad to hear it. Well,
an assimilator.
are you ready to go? Now the real work begins.
The question is, will we get any more?
Are you able to proceed with the mission? I inject. Okay.
An injection that reverses assimilation. That's kind of a cool idea. Why didn't they think
Well,
of that?
Judging by the
it delinks us.
guessing you weren't successful. That
We're still Borg.
Here they come.
We're
Well,
just
I mean,
not
that
part of the
explains why
collective.
that explains why we were severed so quickly. D-Link is crap.
I mean, anyone that's bought D-Link hardware, yeah.
Okay, so we failed step. What step was that? I don't even remember now.
Step 5, don't get assimilated. I tried to write these as vague as possible to not spoil anything.
Well, you
Yeah,
did a
and-
good job because that shocked the hell out of me.
When I did our social media post, I put up spoiler warning and deactivated chatting so people can, say anything.
they're inactive. We can help them.
Praise Luca.
That way, if people don't want to watch, don't want to watch us run this, they don't have to.
Yeah. See, we're about for step 6.
They're ready to.
Yeah. That's, my comment with Ash. And no, I don't mean Ash Ketchum. That's the wrong Ash.
Well, what do you get to? In that game, do you get to eat Ash too?
Check to see if it's the big one.
And watch out for bomber drones.
Okay,
Now he warns me about the bombs.
Feeling about this.
There is a mod out for that game that lets you play as Ash, and the thought of that is kind of weird.
There's one that does changes all the Pokemon.
It's the same one, same
Okay.
mod.
Oh, left me with a pack of
blowing
Borg back
up
here.
in my face.
They're bomber drones. What do you want?
I want them to die without blowing up in my face.
Well, yes, we've been a little critical and a little goofy on some of the, I guess, discrepancies of keeping track of timelines and whatnot and what ships were where. I still do enjoy the TFO. I still did enjoy this mission a lot.
Yes, discrepancies and inconsistencies aside, I give this content a solid A+.
To be fair, that the discrepancies that are there,
To be
they can
fair.
fix if they want to.
Okay. Let's see if we can take.
And they may fix them.
You won't be shutting anything down, Captain.
So
Oh,
this
hey,
is
I guess
part-
we
this is
might have
step-
time to go to the memorial.
This is step 6. Hail to the king, baby.
This is
What's up with his head?
He has no head.
will be annihilated.
Well, I guess we're not gonna. Oh wait, no, here comes his head. They're gonna do an epic reveal. No, it's Harry.
Not always pleasant to look in the mirror, is it, Harry?
There was artwork
it's
that you
Kabali
could.
Harry.
Here would be to surrender for assimilation. But I know you, Harry, better than anyone. You're going to play the hero.
Ooh, Halo.
Last
I wonder.
Now, from that head shape, it looks like Kabali Harry.
I kind of thought that myself, though. I think a lot of people are just assuming it's mere Harry.
More vincula.
Well, he specifically talks
I mean, it
about
could be
looking
mirror
in the mirror.
Kabali Harry. I mean, who knows?
Stronger than most, to be sure.
Do your thing.
As the Borg where you come from said,
Okay.
resistance is futile.
No, resistance is inevitable.
Remember, if you're going to shoot at the king, don't miss.
I thought the Borg were all like, I can't find anything to shoot. Oh, they're still talking. That's why.
The king has a nanite shield. It'll reflect our fire.
Okay. This is where I really need to go melee.
This is where I rely on kits.
Kit's great. Served Michael well.
Yeah.
He plays a mean game of Pac-Man.
Little known fact, I met Kit once upon a time when I was a kid.
You were never a kid. Just less sarcastic. I'm sorry, that was mean.
Yeah, I did meet Kit. I had a picture of me in Kit. It was back in, well, back in the 80s, go figure. Kit the car, yes.
How'd you meet it?
Fort Wayne Coliseum had an event and they brought in Kit.
Did you get to like sit in it or anything?
No, you can wish, but they said if you no, they were very strict on that. They had the door open, the driver's door open, but they're like, you cannot sit in this car.
That's fair.
Mainly they had the door open so they can get a shot with you with Kit and the interior. Yeah, you could look inside, sort of. They just wouldn't let you get in.
It's just
Okay, what's wrong with Camarque?
Nervous breakdown.
I think she's hiding something. I think she made a mistake.
I will not allow it.
It's going to be all right. You're safe with us.
Or she just killed a friend. Or someone that looked like their friend.
Captain Kim. We need to return.
Or who knows? Maybe Camarque and Harry have become a thing.
That would be interesting.
Harry Kim was kind of the Kirk of his ship, I think.
Not really.
No, that was Tom. At least to start with.
Until B'Elanna set him straight.
Yeah.
Hey. Got the command codes. I think Harry on the show is more the, I almost want to say like the hapless lover, where he would meet a girl, like her, and then it just never would work out.
Well, he did have really bad habits of picking impossible
If anything,
women.
Kim was the check off of the.
Oh, ow. Get out of there. That
Okay,
was
I've gone tank mode.
There you go. Heal me up, guys. I can't believe I survived that. Like 2% haul.
Well, I came running in with attract fire on, so.
Well, thank you. You probably saved my butt. Okay, next. I am so in the wrong ship to be running in first like that.
Let's hope they keep their finger off the trigger until the emitters
I meant to switch ships, but I stayed my tank ship.
I'm grateful, given that I'm flying my carrier.
I'm reading a considerable increase in Borg defenses there. Helm, best speed to point Gamma. Engage.
That octahedron won't go down without a fight.
It's in our way, Captain. Take it down.
Okay, here we go. I let the tank go in first. Oh, this decahedron or whatever they're calling it.
Octahedron?
Yeah. Never mind, you guys took it out. It does have a return fire ability that can wreck you if you're not careful.
If it lives long enough.
Yeah.
Emitter Gamma's defense field is down. You know what to do.
I'm picking up a huge energy source at Point Delta. We need to get over there, fast. Reading the planet killer on long-range sensors. It'll be here soon.
Right. No pressure.
Alliance vessels, the situation grows severe. Destroy the final emitter. We will do the rest.
Understood. We're on it.
Okay, so get out. Let's see, we did step 7, get out. Step 8, blow up more stuff. Step 9, theories are confirmed about Borg and a probe.
The Borg have a feature?
Right there. What? Borg have a V'ger?
Yeah, but so I'm confused about that because we've seen those ships before.
I know. And
all over the place.
We fight them in the red alerts all the time.
I do like that. I do think it's funny that Kumarke calls it a Beeger.
We did it. The Borg flagship is down.
And so did Harry.
Zork player, we are playing the brand new mission that just came out the other day.
So spoilers. Sorry.
Yeah, we're currently in Fluidic space.
Now wait a minute. Before you tell too much, make sure they're okay with the spoilers.
It is a good mission. I highly recommend you running it. Oh, if you do not want spoilers, stop. Come back in about 5 minutes, or actually 2 minutes, or so. Trust me. 2 minutes. Or I'll put in chat to you can look again. How about that? Either way.
To the Alliance and Undine vessel, I offer sincere greetings. You have succeeded against staggering odds.
Oh, there's the harmony. Okay.
I can't say I think it's time for us to go home.
Yeah, it's in there.
Are you ready to depart?
Which was why I did the blow up the galaxy, because if they fired the planet killer before we stopped the beams, that's supposedly what might have happened.
You know, were they saying they don't want to cross the streams?
Yeah. Here we can now debate an ally's choice.
Yeah, I've kind of been in the ballpark of thinking that they're really good guys, that the Etherians are really here to help us, but this kind of makes me question stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the Borg are definitely bad guys, but I think the Etherians are not good guys.
Well, what if this... Well, I don't know.
Say it. Yeah, I mean, theory crafting is fine. We've given our spoiler warning, so theory craft.
What if the Borg aren't the enemy? What if they were coming to warn us of the Ethereum?
I mean, maybe, but
they wouldn't have caused some like death and destruction, though.
Yeah, they came in shooting. Like when they first appeared, they weren't opening hailing frequencies. They came in shooting. So, and this entire time, like traveling through the Borg cube and whatnot, They had an opportunity to talk to us. They didn't.
I'm not saying the Borg are the are in the right. We'll put it that way. They are not good, but I also I don't know that I would say that they may not be as much of a villain as we think they might be.
Now, here's an interesting tidbit. I still have the implants. The procedure was a complete success.
Why am I still?
No more Borg implants for you. As she's looking at my Borg implants.
The command staff wants to debrief us.
Yeah, well, mine got removed. I don't know about yours.
Did they really?
Yeah, I don't have Borg implants.
Well, I do.
I do. That's funny.
It's a feature.
Now I don't.
Now, there we go. Okay, it took a minute for my clothes to load.
Oh my. And here we have another meeting.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? And here we've got friends, Bright Eyes, sitting over here who didn't help us at all.
I know, right?
Didn't they say they can't enter also fluidic
No,
space?
that was the Etherians.
Well, I knew the Etherians said that. The Tholians, though, I thought they said, I don't know.
Okay, so I am here at the memorial. This is our secondary target. We can go over this real quick.
Actually, that's more of a tertiary target because we did our secondary target.
I am not over there. It put me by DS9.
Oh, I get mirror Borg implants.
Yes.
Cosmetic.
Because we're all technically we were all assimilated. So
yep, and Universal Kit Module Devouring Nanite Cloud.
See, I'm holding on.
You're in the mission.
See, I'm holding on completion of my mission until tomorrow.
Oh, I should have done that.
I'm okay running the TFO again.
It doesn't take that long.
Yeah, the TFO. I know some people are like, oh, I prefer to do it, get the completion this way or that way. I'm like, the TFO, it took us apparently 7 minutes earlier. So it's not a terrible length on completion. I will too fly to Wolf 359.
Yeah, I totally went. For some reason I loaded up Earth
we
Space
will meet
Dock,
you at Wolf 359.
I agree with
I'm just
certain.
in here spinning around.
There have been a few other complaints about Wolf 359 in the fact that the lighting is very dim. So it's kind of hard to see some of the ships and whatnot. And I get it's because of the star that the system has. However, they could have made it so that way the memorial, like the thing, the platform that they put around here had lights or had more lights on it to light up the ships. And as you can see, there are omega particles all over here. So, yeah. Oh, hey, I was the Princeton, and here's the Princeton.
There were 49 ships. 49, or is it 39? Now that I'm thinking about it,
there were
I think
a lot.
Yeah, they only have 31 ships here at the memorial, so there are ships missing. And they don't have anything about those ships. Now, you can assume that they were completely destroyed, nothing left to recover, which is fine, but I feel like they should have had something for those missing ships.
And yes, the Saratoga here is definitely the right.
Yeah, the one here is, but the one in the TFO is not.
Though, again, it had a warp core breach, so...
Yeah, that should be one that is mostly gone or mostly in pieces.
in my opinion, what they should have done is for that ship and any others that are known warp core breaches, they made a hologram version of it.
Yes.
That would be kind of cool. I could dig that.
It would show respect for the ship and the crew, while also allowing us to see the ship.
The Mjolnir.
I mean, I get that idea. It sounds nice,
So
but
yeah, see,
but I
so
figure the guy that put all this together, he had just a few weeks to actually do it, and I'm thinking, things got forgotten.
Well, and I mean, they may never do it. They may never update this again, but they could. And I'm hopeful they do, because I would like to see like the Akira removed. There should be another Excelsior class on the line somewhere. Although technically they time traveled, but I would like to see some of the missing ships honored in a different way. I don't know.
Like, I'm here where the Akira is.
But it's not terrible. I like that they updated it. Kind of makes me wonder if they also intend to update the Romulan memorial.
So, also, here is something to note. They built all of these ship models. If they weren't already in game, they built them, put them in game. And then, like, they put the overlays of the damage, much like you would see when you are taking damage. And so these ships are now in game. Now, it doesn't mean that they have seating, any weapons or equipment slots, but they could technically add the seating and weapon equipment slots and make them playable ships. These variants that we see here, and technically that is a theory on what we might see in the anniversary bundle.
Well, keep in mind some of these also show up in the TFO.
Yes.
As overlays on your own ship. So
Yeah.
they are working models with weapon emplacements and all that. So there's quite a bit that went into it.
Yeah, they did a lot of work to get this in game, and they've been working on this probably a long time.
My advice, if you want to know more about that, click here if you want to know more reference. The Twitch stream from this week for 10 Forward Weekly, they went over a lot of how it's done, and so it's very nice to look at.
The current popular theory.
So this model of the USS Saratoga here is literally the same one in the TFO.
Nice. That means they can make some fixes.
The Saratoga, which one?
No, the Saratoga over here by me. This Miranda class with the little weapons on, with the little hard points on the sides and no roll bar. It's literally the same model as from the TFO that we ran earlier.
I'll look at it again when I run the TFO.
Yeah, because
it looked like a different ship when I was looking at it.
Well, because it was lit up with like red smoldering highlights. But no, I've been looking at it up close and personal for hours because I did an image of it. I did a demo record art with it, and so I spent a good amount of time looking at the different ships in there.
I trust
and
you. I stand corrected. I trust you. I stand corrected.
And it also matches the on-screen appearance of the DS9 USS Saratoga. So everything checks out.
The popular theory is that when they announce this year's anniversary bundle, it's going to be a bundle of these ships, of the ships at Wolf 359, like the Cheyenne class, the ones that haven't been in STO before. So
there is one thing I want to mention as well. I don't know if you mentioned this earlier, Grebog, but there is a book that they just put out, for free. You can see more on the site formerly known as Twitter, at Wolf359 Project. And it's basically retelling and stories of, people that survived Wolf 359.
Yeah, the Wolf 359 project is like the most comprehensive, like deep dive. Like they combed through everything, every single scrap of lore they could recover to recreate the most accurate compilation of everything.
All right, guys. Well, so what are we next week? We're going to do an episode on pets. Are we doing that next week?
Grebog, do you think we can get it done next week, or do we need one more week?
I'm a little worried that, I mean, are we going to use the punch bog?
Well, if we do the punch bog method, we can get it done pretty quick.
Yeah. So, I mean,
it's up to you guys. Do you want to do that, or you want to do something else?
I'm game for whichever. Because
I know we have a build episode coming up,
but we need the ship for that.
Yeah. So the ship build will probably be the episode the week after next. So let's try and get the pet done next week.
Okay. So next week we're going to do pets. Now these are combat pets, and we're doing some numbers crunching to figure out which ones are worth getting.
What is the best combat pet?
There you go.
And since there are not combat dummies, training dummies in this game, we're going to create one. And I will make that build public. Not that it's going to be someone want to use it, but if you can get a friend to set it up, you too can test this way.
You too could be a punch bog. All right, so next week the best
Meow Meow.
combat pet. Let me jot that down here. The best combat pet. Don't forget you can support us either right here by subscribing. You can do that thing. If you have Prime, you can give us a Prime subscription, nudge nudge, wink wink, or you can go to Coffee, KO-FI, and support us there as well. Other than that, I will
the
see you
USS
next week.
Tapao. Now that's a ship with heart and soul.
Say that again. You lost me.
The USS Tapao. That is a ship with heart and soul.
Is it Tapao or Tapal?
T''PAU.
Yep.
Okay. Gotcha. 10-4. You see the Shakari is over there too?
Yep.
The god of Shakari. Not sure why they would name a starship after that, but okay. I'm game. As always, I will see you out there. I'll let you guys say your goodbyes.
Have fun, be safe, and don't set yourselves on fire.
If it harms
what is the
no
Parliament
one,
class doing here?
If it harms no one, do it. Protect the weak from the strong.
Live long and prosper, everybody. We'll be right back, and we're going to raid somebody.